नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रष्टाय भूतले श्रीमते राधानाथ स्वामिनिति नामिने। नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रष्टाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदांत स्वामिनिति नामिने। नमस्ते सरस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देशतारिणे। ओम ज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानांजनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मीलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूपकदा मह्यं ददाति स्वपदान्तिकम्। वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरु श्रीयुतपदकमलं श्रीगुरु वैष्णवांश्च श्रीरूपं साग्रजातं सहगण रघुनाथान्वितं तं सजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनसहितं कृष्णचैतन्यदेवं श्रीराधाकृष्णपादान् सहगण ललिता श्रीविशाखान्वितांश्च। हे कृष्ण करुणा सिन्धो दीनबन्धो जगत्पते गोपेश गोपिका कान्त राधा कान्त नमोऽस्तुते। तप्त कांचन गौरांगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसूते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये। वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्यैव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। श्रीकृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभो नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौरभक्तवृंद। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। ईश्वर परमः कृष्ण सच्चिदानंद विग्रह अनादिरादिर् गोविंदग सर्वकारण कारणम्। ओम तत्सत्। Hare Krishna. By the causeless mercy of the Supreme Personality of Godhead Sri Krishna, we are nicely studying Bhagavad Gita, the knowledge by which we can directly perceive ourselves. Pratyaksha Bhagam Dharmyam. By Krishna's causeless mercy, now we are successfully studying in the 18th chapter of Bhagavad Gita. We finished about Dhriti, determination in the mode of goodness, patience, and ignorance. And now we are going to start studying about the last thing, that is Sukham, Sukha, happiness in the mode of goodness, patience, and ignorance. So that way we understand from Bhagavad Gita very well, from Krishna directly, we understand that everything is under the control of the three modes of material nature. Maya. Everything. So Maya, that is Durga, she's controlling everyone in this material way. Now, we should get the knowledge of Bhagavad Gita and realize and understand that we are controlled by Maya. That means we are forced to commit sins. Maya is also not very much happy doing that. Even though we are controlled by Maya, even though we are controlled, we are forced to commit sins, depending upon what mode of nature is acting on us. But still, Maya is also not very happy about that. Because when we suffer, Krishna is not happy that we are suffering. Maya is not happy that we are suffering, struggling. But all due to because of our ignorance. That's it. Krishna very clearly says in Bhagavad Gita that I don't accept the responsibility for anyone's good or bad acts. Nadate kasyachit papam nachaiva sukrutam vibhu. So papam or sukrutam, I don't accept. Nadate. Ajnanenavritam jnanam tena muhyanti jantavagam. So the knowledge is covered by ignorance. Because of that, the people in this world, they are under illusion. Tena muhyanti jantavaga. They are bewildered because of that. That's the reason we are committing good or bad activities. Even though we are not doing any activities, that's the reason we are forced to commit sins. That's because we don't have the knowledge. That's because it's not we don't have the knowledge. Our knowledge is covered by ignorance. That's what is very important. By nature, the soul is Sachidananda. Satchit Anand. The soul is Sat, eternal. It's Sat, real, eternal. And it is Chit. It is full of knowledge. So the soul. So Ananda, blissful, full of bliss, Anand. That is our constitutional position, eternally knowledgeful and blissful. Since our knowledge is covered by ignorance, ajnane avritam, ajnanen avritam jnanam. Our knowledge is covered by ignorance. We are bewildered. Tena, by which muhyanti jantavaga. People in this world are bewildered. These jantas are bewildered. Muhyant. And same thing, kama also does. Lust. Avritam jnanam etena. That's what. Ajnanen avritam jnanam. So our knowledge is covered by ignorance. Similarly, what does the kama does? Avritam jnanam etena. It covers our knowledge. Like Dhumena briyate vanni yathadarsho malena cha yatha bena vritho garbhas tatha tene idam avritam. Like the embryo is covered by the womb. Dhumena, like the fire is covered by the smoke. Dhumena briyate vanni. And the mirror is covered by the dust. Yathadarsho malena. And the embryo is covered by the womb. Tata ulbena vrito garbhas. Yatha ulbena vrito garbhas. Tatha. Similarly. Tatha. So, Dhumena briyate vannir yathadarsho malena cha yatha ulbena vrito garbhas. Tatha ene idam avritam. So like that, this karma is covering us. Covering what? Avritam jnanam. It covers our knowledge. The soul is eternally knowledgeful and blissful, but this karma is covering our knowledge. Avritam jnanametena jnanino nityavairinam kamarupena kaunteya duspurena analena cha. So it covers our knowledge and it burns like fire, insatiable fire. Avritam jnanametana, and it is our eternal enemy. Jnanino nitya vairina. For the jnani, it is our eternal enemy. Jnanino nitya vairina. Kama rupena kaunteya duspurena analena cha. It has got kama rupa. And duspurena analena cha. And it burns like fire. Like when we try to please our lustful desires, when we try to satisfy our lust, then that is like pouring oil on the fire. That's what is called duspurena analena. We cannot satisfy ourselves or anyone in this world by fulfilling their desires unless those desires are meant to please Krishna. Materialistic desires. Maybe today we can satisfy someone's desire, but they will have much bigger desire tomorrow, much more. If you don't do that, then they are not satisfied. Even ourselves also. We may want to achieve something now, but after achieving that in this material world, we are not happy. We want to achieve something more than that. Even after achieving that, we won't be happy. We want to achieve still more than that. So it is a never-ending process. It will not stop. At the end, at the time of death, what happens? We will lose all our achievements. Everything we think that we won, everything we think that we claim that they're ours, we have to just leave it and go. That's it. And then, unfortunately, the cycle starts again. Take birth somewhere else because we are not ready to give up them mentally. Manasa. We should be able to renounce them mentally. We are forced, even though our mind is attached to everything in this material world, we are forced to leave this body and accept another body. So when the mind is attached to material sense objects, then when we are forced to leave everything, whatever we achieve, whatever we think they are ours, because our mind is attached, we will come back again. There's billions and trillions of unlimited number of material planets in this earth. Like we think that something is ours here, in other planets, some other person, some other human beings, they are thinking that that is theirs, and this is happening everywhere in our universe. That's what is happening everywhere. We may go and take birth in another planet, another material planet, that may be even worse than this, and then try to claim the properties that they are ours. How funny it is, how foolish it is. It's really very, very foolish. This material world itself is a dukkhalayam, it is a place for miseries. No one will be happy here. Distress is there all the time. Suffering only is permanently there. Suffering is permanent in this material world. And going somewhere else and thinking and claiming that that is ours and again dying. And then go and take birth in another place, another planet, and think that that is ours. That's what we are doing right now, correct? In general. Everyone. Only 1 in 1,000 may not be like that, but 999 out of 1,000 are like that only. Right now, we think that I want this, I want that, this is mine, that is mine. That's all ignorance, foolishness. We should be able to feel, realize that this life is temporary. We are going to die. That can happen anytime. Even if a person thinks that I will die only when I get old, but people get old very quickly. Earth is not just stopping at one place. Earth is just going around the sun. It looks like just now the new year came and we are already 2 months in 1 week from now, 10 days from now, 2 months are over. That's it. Like that. It will go very fast. Then the time will come that we have to leave everything here. Are we ready at that time to remember Krishna? To think about Krishna? To go to Goloka? Are we ready? That is the very important question we should ask every day ourselves. Are we ready now? If you are ready now, there is no issue, no problem. Are we ready? That's a very important question. There is no time. We cannot say that after 5 years from now, 10 years from now, I will make myself ready. Right now, I'm busy with something else. That is nonsense. Time is right now. Are we ready to go to Golok? Are we ready to leave everything in this material world? So, how can we ensure that? Just by leaving everything to Krishna. That's it. I know we are all engaged in some kind of activities, some kind of responsibilities. We have to work, we have to do. So that is true, that is real, that is fact, but we need to minimize everything. We should aim to bring down all such activities. If at all anything we do, we become ourselves extremely busy in doing all good things to others, yajna, dana, tapa, karma, then don't worry, we are just doing it for others until the time of death. We can simply do it and go, leave everything and go, because we are not attached to anything in this material world. So that's what is very important. Every action what we perform, it should be only as an offering unto Krishna. So that means everything should be done only for others, not for ourselves, because Krishna will be very happy if we treat everyone else as our own self. So, Atmaupamyena sarvatra samam pashyati yo Arjuna, sukham va yadiva dukkam sayogi paramom. That's what Krishna said. That's what we are supposed to do. We don't need anything for ourselves, but we can treat everyone as ourselves and do everything for the benefit of others. So that means do everything as per Bhagavad Gita. If you give yajna, if you do dana, so charity, do that in a right way, in a prescribed way. What Krishna is teaching us in this Bhagavad Gita, that's what we are supposed to do. That's how this yajna, dana, tapa, karma should be done. So that means we should have the complete knowledge of Krishna. It means we can make our look at any point of time. In general, in this world, due to ignorance, they are attached to the material sense objects and they are quitting one body and taking up, accepting another body and trying to enjoy the material sense. We will see all these things with the eyes of Uttamantam, Stitam Vapi, Pashanti Jnana Chakshusham. Yeah, Vimuda cannot see all those things, whereas a person with the eyes of knowledge can see all these things. That's what is very important. So Bhagavad Gita knowledge gives us that kind of eyes to see everything. And it teaches us what to do and how to focus our mind on Krishna and how to chant Hare Krishna Maha Mantra. Everything Bhagavad Gita is teaching us. So now we are successfully studying in the 18th chapter of Bhagavad Gita. So we are understanding very clearly. We already understood about Dhriti, determination. That's what we finished in the 3 modes of material nature. And now we are going to study about happiness, sukha, in the mode of goodness, passion, and ignorance. So, this sloka number 34 in the 18th chapter we studied. Yayathu dharma kamartha dhritya dharayate Arjuna prasankena palakankshi Dhrutihi sa partha rajasi. So, dharma, kama, arthan. So, doing everything for the satisfaction of our kama, desires. Dritya, the determination. People in this material world, when they are so rajasic, they are very much determined to work very hard to achieve what they want. So there is palakankshi, there is desiring the results of activities. So very much attached to the work, prasangena. So prasangena palakankshi. So that kind of determination is in the mode of passion. Dhriti is apartha rajasi. But their determination by which one holds fast to fruitive results in religion, economic development, and sense gratification is of the nature of passion, O Arjuna. So this is focusing on the results. Then in the next sloka, what we studied in the last class, in the sloka number 35, Yaya Swapnam Bayam Shokam Vishadam Madam Yevacha Navimunchati Durmeda Dritigi Sapata Tamasi. So dreaming, Swapnam, and fear, Bayam, and lamentation, Sokam, that is distress, and moroseness and illusion, that is Visadam Madam Evacha. All those things they don't see, Navimchati, so they will never give up, and they are very, very unintelligent, Durmeda. So that kind of determination is in the mode of ignorance. Vritti is a part of tamasi. Now the sloka what we are going to study today in the sloka number 36, Krishna is now teaching us very clearly that Sukham Pidani Trividam Shunume Bharatarshava Abhyasadramate Yatra Dukkantam Cha Nigachati. So now, O best among the Bharatas, now we hear from me, Shunume, hear from me, about the three types of happiness. So, by practice, abhyasa, one can bring all distress to an end. Dukkha antam. Our dukkha, our distress can come to an end, antam. So that is possible with the knowledge of Bhagavad Gita. By listening to Krishna, we can bring all our distress to an end. O best of the Bharatas, now please hear from me about the three kinds of happiness by which the conditioned soul enjoys and by which he sometimes comes to the end of all distress. Dukkanta. So that's what Krishna is teaching us. We are going to study also the three types of happiness. So Trividam, in the mode of goodness, passion, and ignorance. So by Krishna's causeless mercy, now we have successfully finished sloka number 36 in the 18th chapter of Bhagavad Gita. Now let us chant Hare Krishna Maha Mantra. That's what Abhyasat. Abhyasat means practice. The practice is chanting Hare Krishna Maha Mantra. This Abhyasa, this practice, we can focus our mind on Krishna. When our mind is fixed on Krishna, when we fully depend on Krishna, we don't have to worry about anything in this material world. We can prepare ourselves ready to go to Goloka. So that way we can bring all miseries to an end, Dukkanta. So once we go to Goloka, it's only happiness. There are no miseries. So now let us chant, let us do that abhyasa, that practice, chanting Hare Krishna Maha Mantra. Let us chant 2 rounds, which will take roughly about 15 minutes. Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Hare 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 Krishna Hare 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 Krishna Hare Hare Krishna Hare 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 Krishna Hare Hare Krishna Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare 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 Ram Hare Hare Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna Hare Hare Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna Hare 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 Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Krishna Hare Hare Krishna Hare 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 Krishna Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Krishna Hare Ram Hare Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Krishna Hare Hare Krishna Hare 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 Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Krishna Hare Hare Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Krishna Hare Ram Hare Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Krishna Hare 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 Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Krishna Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Ram, Ram Hare Hare, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Ram, Ram Hare Hare, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Ram, Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Ram, Ram Hare Hare, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Ram, Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Ram, Ram Hare Hare, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Hare, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Anipapa.
Hare Krishna, Guruji. Please accept
Hare
my
Krishna.
humble obeisances. Thank you for a excellent and inspiring class. No questions tonight. Thank you. Hare Krishna.
Thank you. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. इसके गार प्रभु हरे कृष्णा प्रभु सूर्य कला माता जी हरे कृष्ण वृंदा माता जी हरे कृष्ण हरे कृष्ण सूर्य कला माता जी हरे कृष्ण नरेला श्रीनिवास प्रभु हरे कृष्ण
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
हरे कृष्ण माता जी वृंदा माता जी हरे कृष्ण
Yes, Guruji, today's class was very nice about our soul not having knowledge, which is covered, which is originally having knowledge, but which is covered by ignorance. And an analogy of the womb, which is embryo is covered by the womb and the mirror by the dust.
Yes, and fire is
So,
covered.
Guruji, basically, this ignorance is what we need to lose.
That is correct, Mataji. If you come out of ignorance, So Krishna says that Aditya Vajnanam Prakasayati Tatparam. So like the sun, when it comes, it lights up everything. So like that, the knowledge, like Aditya, like sun, Aditya Vajnan Prakasayati Tatparam. That's what Krishna is saying. Everything will come to, the knowledge reveals everything. Yes, Mother.
Yes, Guruji. Thank you so much, Guruji. Thank you. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare,
Hare Ram,
Ram
Ram Ram,
Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare, Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Guruji. Hare.
Thank you, Mataji. Hare Krishna. Surya Kala Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Guruji.
Hare
Hare
Krishna.
Krishna Guruji.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Mataji.
Guruji, is it possible to leave all these materialistic things in this materialistic world? Then what about our duties to fulfill that? How can we do that?
Our duties, we have to, it's a very important question, Mataji. Our duties, we have to do simply as a matter of duty. That's it.
Yeah.
So we have to do it just because we have to do it. That's it, as a matter of duty. So that means not attached to the results. So we should not be attached to the results. We should not be affected by the results. So that's what we can do it. Karya, all the activities, we have to simply do it. So in the 18th chapter already we studied about this.
Okay.
In this 18th chapter, 6th sloka, we studied that. So
Okay.
I will just share that screen again. We studied very clearly in the 6th chapter. Krishna is teaching us that. Etanya pittu karmani sangam tyaktva palani cha kartavyani time partha nishchitam matam uttamam. So all our activities, by giving up the attachment to the results, sangam tyaktva palani cha. So kartavyaniti me partha. So kartavyaniti means just do it as a matter of duty without getting any attachment to the results. So all these activities should be performed without attachment and any expectation of results. They should be performed as a matter of duty. So that's what Krishna is saying there. That is my final opinion, nishchitam. That is my final, definite opinion. That's what Krishna said. So all our duty, we should do it because it is our duty. We do it for Krishna. But we should not be affected by the results. If we give up the attachment to the results, then it is perfect. You understand that, Mother?
Okay. Thank you, Guruji.
That how we can give up the attachment to the results? When we are attached to Krishna. Because you cannot be attached to both. You cannot be attached to the results and attached to Krishna. When you are doing it for Krishna, you are attached to Krishna and you are doing it. You are not attached to the results. That's what is very important.
Yes.
You understand?
Yes. But I think it's very not that much of easy to detach from.
That's what Arjuna also told Krishna. It's very difficult. But Krishna says also it's difficult. But by constant practice with detachment, it is possible. Only that's what we need to regularly study this Bhagavad Gita, follow Krishna's instructions, develop that love and affection on Krishna. Then we can give up. We see then the so-called lust itself, people give up everything and they call it as love, but there is not love, there is lust. So now we should be having so much love on Krishna that we should be attached so much to Krishna and abandon everything else, like the gopis, what they did. That's what we should do. Yes.
Okay. Thank you, Guruji.
Thank you,
so
Mataji. It is
much.
possible. Krishna will make it happen, Mataji. Leave it to Krishna. That's it. We will just desire to please Krishna, then Krishna will make it happen. Yes, Mataji.
Thank you, Guruji.
Thank you, Mataji. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Hare Allah, Srinivas Prabhu. Hare Krishna Prabhu. R.K. Goyal Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Guruji.
Hare Krishna.
Then Pranam Guruji.
Dandavad Pranams Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
Thanks for a wonderful class, Guruji. So the philosophy of Krishna consciousness is so simple. as you have explained, whatever we are doing, we have to do it not for ourselves. We have to do it for uh, Krishna or the
Yes.
children of Krishna, and all
Yes.
other Jeeves are also children of Krishna, because he is the Parampita.
That
He
is
is the
correct.
father
Yes,
of
Prabhu.
everyone. So when we do it for ourselves, then it is for swa. Then it is swarth. That is the selfishness. When we do it for param, that is for Krishna, that is paramarth. Then it is for the divine, ultimate divine. So we get rid of all the sins immediately. So simple.
Yes, Prabhu.
But unfortunately, we are covered with three modes of material nature. So we find it difficult to understand. Only with the mercy of Krishna and the blessings of a good guru like you, Guruji, we can get rid of this ignorance. And we are so grateful to you for giving us light. So
Yes,
grateful.
Prabhu.
Thank you, Guruji. Thank you very much.
Krishna's mercy, Prabhu. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
Thank you very much, Guruji. Wonderful session. And
Yes.
thank you for your untired efforts. Thank you very much, Guruji. No questions.
Thank you, Prabhu.
And I have got an opportunity to stay in ISKCON Vijayawada.
Oh, very nice.
So yeah, so maybe within 2 to 3 days I will be shifting there. So I thought that during the stay at this place I would like to learn something, whatever possible.
Yes. Very nice,
Thank you.
Prabhu. Very nice.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you, Prabhu. Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Hare Rama. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Guruji. Hare
Hare Krishna. Hare Rama. Hare Krishna. Mohanan, Prabhu. Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Pranam Guruji.
Pranam, Prabhu. Hare
Thank you so much for the class, Guruji. Thank you so much. Hare Krishna Guruji. Hare Krishna Guruji. Hare Krishna Guruji.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Hare Rama. Sumati Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare
Thank you
Krishna.
very much for the class.
Yes,
As all the others have told before me, such a beautiful class on how we have to dedicate our life, whatever we do to Krishna and not worry about the result.
that is
Something which
correct.
you have been telling us every day, but every day it makes sense as we, as we keep doing, we have to remember that important message that you've been telling
That
us
is
every day.
true. Same sloka we study again and again. We won't feel any. That is Krishna. That's what is very important. Yes.
Yes, Guruji. Thank you, Guruji. Thank you very much.
Thank you,
Hare
Mataji.
Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Hare
Hare
Rama.
Krishna.
Asha Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Guruji, for wonderful class. Maya is so strong, Guruji.
It is
But
correct.
if we dedicate fully in Krishna consciousness, then slowly our mind will become pure, Guruji.
No doubt. Mataji, no
And
doubt.
our faith leads to determination.
That's it. But this knowledge will make sure that everything happens correctly, Mataji. Everything
Yes.
happens in the
Yes,
right
Guruji.
direction. This Bhagavad Gita now.
Yes, Guruji. Thank you, Guruji, for keeping us in Krishna consciousness. Hare
Thank you.
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Hare Hare.
Hare Ram,
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Ram,
Hare
Ram
Rama, Rama
Ram,
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Hare.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna. Mahendra Shukla Prabhu, Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Dandat
Hare
Pranam.
Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna
Krishna,
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 Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare.
Hare Rama,
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Rama,
Hare Rama,
Rama
Rama
Rama,
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Hare. Rumbo Nandi sir. Hare
Nandi
Krishna.
Prabhu. Hare Krishna Prabhu. Hare Krishna. Sarveshwar Vishnu Prabhu, Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Dandavad Pranams Prabhu. Hare Krishna. Satyendra Singh Prabhu, Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Guruji, Pranam.
Pranam Prabhu.
Interesting session, Guruji. Enjoyed. In the beginning, you have said about that we have to remain prepared for to leave this Maya. It doesn't belong to us. Whether we have to remain in this planet or other planet and this other.
Yes, Prabhu.
It is a really interesting thing. People are always thinking this is mine, that is mine. It doesn't remain with us. It doesn't remain with us. It has to go.
Yes.
Yes. We have to only think about the Krishna's consciousness that will be our rescue. Thank you, Guruji, for a wonderful class. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama,
Rama,
Hare Hare, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Hare Krishna. Mani Prabhu, Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Kadiraman Prabhu, Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Guruji, I am joining late, Guruji. Just now I joined. I will hearing YouTube through YouTube, Guruji. Thank you. Thank you for the class. Hare Krishna, Guruji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Mani Prabhu, Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Hare Krishna, let us listen to Srila Prabhupada's Kirtan.
Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama,